Today is Mother's Day. So you know I must be planning to talk about mothers. And that is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to talk about mothers, chosen by God for their special role. There are many things that I could say about mothers, but let's look at just 4 of those things that make mothers so very special, so different, so extraordinary. Let's talk about how special mothers are. Now, we know how special they are to us, but how does God feel about mothers? God, to bring salvation to the world, God chose a mother. Now remember, we're talking about God. God could have sent his son to save this earth in any one of 1,000 different ways. God could have just said, poof, and Jesus would have been right here standing before us. God could have sent his son at any age or any stage in life. God didn't have to send Jesus as a baby. But God chose a mother. So Jesus was born of a mother. It is written in Isaiah that a virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and his name shall be Emmanuel. God wanted that special experience. He could have sent his son on a cloud or in a lightning bolt or on the wings of an angel, but God sent his son to be a human, to be a man. That's how God feels about motherhood. That's how God feels about mothers. So God wanted his son to experience being human, being a man, and to receive this special experience. God giving this special experience to Jesus required Jesus having a mother. To become a man by way of a mother. Don't ever let people make you lose sight of or forget how important motherhood is. Not just to all of us, but to God. The second thing I want to say about mothers is how protective they are. Let me tell you a quick story about my mother. There was a man on a bicycle. I was standing on a little boy at about 4, standing on the sidewalk playing, and a man illegally riding his bicycle on that sidewalk rolled over my foot. I ran inside and told my mom, tears streaming down my face. She put me in her car. She drove up several blocks as we passed a man on the bicycle, still on the sidewalk. She said, is that the man? I said, yes, ma'am. She pulled up another couple of blocks, parked, walked out to the sidewalk. As the man rolled up, continuing to ride his bicycle, Mom rolled her fist and hit him with a right hook. Bam! Knocked him off his bicycle, down onto the ground, actually onto the sidewalk. That is just one of 1,000 stories about how protective mothers are about their children. So what would a mother do to protect her child? There's the story, of course, of Jesus. Mary and Joseph lived in Nazareth, had to go to Bethlehem. They went on a donkey and on foot. Some people wouldn't travel that far driving a Cadillac. They went into a barn with animals in it. And there, Mary became the mother of Jesus Christ, the man whose blood would wash clean the sins of the world. That's what a mother did 2,000 years ago to protect her child. Mothers go to the max. Mothers go to the wall for their babies. The third thing I want to say about mothers is that mothers are loving. In fact, mothers from the womb to the grave are the biblical fountain of youth. Look no further than the 139th Psalm, 13th verse. For thou hast possessed my reins, thou hast covered me in my mother's womb. The safest, most secure, most loving place on earth starts with a mother's womb. But that mother's loving care doesn't stop when you come out of her body. She's just warming up. There was a little boy who was sick, lying in bed, raging fever, hacking cough, troubled breathing. The evening wore into night and then into early morning. All evening, all night, the little boy lay in bed. His mother sat next to her child's bed. She watched over him. She took his temperature. She gave him medicine. She rubbed his hand, rubbed his forehead. She whispered encouraging words to him. She prayed for her little boy. That mother's loving prayers prayed him through the illness, through teen years, into manhood. She prayed him into the pulpit. I know, because I was that little boy. That was my mother who prayed me into the pulpit. I know a mother's love firsthand. I am living evidence of the power of a mother's loving prayers. The fourth thing that I want to say about mothers is their ability and their responsibility to teach. Mothers teach you just about everything you know in the early years. How to eat, how to potty. Mothers teach you how to put on your clothes. Mothers teach you how to read and count. When you have to climb up the rough side of the mountain, mother is on your side. When you lay sick on a hospital's hard bed, you can count on mother. When you're in school and you and a parent have to report to the principal's office, you can count on mother. When you cut your finger or burn your hand, you can take that pain, that injury to mother. Mother will tell you you can't give up when your head is hanging in depression. When you feel all bound up and chained, your mother will cut every rope, break every chain. You can count on mother. When you hang your head in depression and rejection, mother will be there to assist you. When you feel that the world has turned against you, mother will stand beside you. Mothers are special. And on this very special day, we thank God for giving us mothers. God bless you and happy Mother's Day.